In the event that you track down this God's directive for you today, it's anything but a happenstance. Watch out. This is about the 5th house close to your home. A lady there is wanting to do this to you. It might appear to be an uncommon beginning to a video, however in some cases life gives us baffling signs and messages that we can't overlook. This is the tale of help from above, a message that has the ability to completely change you. Could it be said that you are prepared to guarantee this message and open its privileged insights? In the hurrying around of our regular routines, excusing the apparently arbitrary occasions and the messages that come our way is simple. We frequently quality them to simple occurrences or excuse them as unimportant. In any case, consider the possibility that I let you know that occasionally these messages are something other than chance events. They are murmurs from the universe, directing us, safeguarding us, and offering us a brief look into the puzzling powers at play in our lives. Anyway, what precisely is this message about the 5th house close to your own? It's a message of wariness and mindfulness. It lets you know that there's somebody close by who might have sick aims towards you. Maybe it's a neighbor, a partner, or even a companion who has held on to negative contemplations or plans against you. This message is a reminder, encouraging you to be careful and safeguard yourself from likely mischief. Before you excuse this message as simple notion, consider the endless stories since the beginning of time of individuals who got alerts from unforeseen sources and warmed them for their potential benefit. From hunches to strange dreams, there are endless examples where people have been directed by something outside our ability to comprehend. Is it true or not that you will take a risk and investigate the potential outcomes of this message? To guarantee this message and open its mysteries, essentially type, "I guarantee this message," in the remarks underneath. Thusly, you recognize your readiness to embrace the baffling and permit it to direct you on your excursion. Presently, we should dig further into help from above and how it can influence our lives. Since the beginning of time, individuals from different societies and foundations have shared accounts of strange occasions that saved them from risk, directed them towards progress, or offered significant bits of knowledge. These accounts act as a demonstration of the presence of powers outside our ability to grasp. One such story comes from the existence of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th leader of the U.S. It is said that Lincoln had a fantasy about his own demise a couple of days before his death. In this fantasy, he saw himself lying in a coffin encompassed by grievers. The fantasy profoundly pained him, and he imparted it to his better half and a couple of dear companions. Unfortunately, only days after the fact, he was killed by John Wilkes Corner at Post's Theater. Lincoln's fantasy was a message from the universe, a cautioning of the looming misfortune. As we investigate divine messages, it's fundamental to stay liberal and responsive to the signs that come our direction. Frequently, these messages are unobtrusive and expect us to tune into our instinct and internal insight. They might appear as hunches, odd occurrences, or even clear dreams. By recognizing their presence and following up on them, we can explore life's difficulties with more prominent knowledge and security. Assuming you're charmed by the idea of heavenly messages and might want to investigate it further, type "I'm available to getting heavenly direction" in the remarks. Thusly, you pronounce your preparation to embrace the secretive and permit it to unfurl in your life. Presently, we should get back to the message about the fifth house close to your own. What steps could you at any point take to safeguard yourself and be more cautious? Most importantly, pay attention to your gut feelings. Assuming you have an inclination that somebody might have negative expectations towards you, being careful in your communications with them is fundamental. Safeguard individual limits and try not to share delicate data. Moreover, consider fortifying your encouraging group of people. Associate with believed loved ones who can offer basic reassurance and direction during testing times. Here and there, imparting your interests to others can prompt important experiences and arrangements. Another urgent perspective is taking care of oneself. Focus on your physical and mental prosperity. At the point when you deal with yourself, you become stronger and better prepared to deal with any difficulties that come your direction. Recollect that taking care of oneself isn't egotistical, it's a functioning self-protection. Declaim the message and proclaim your obligation to being watchful. Type I focus on safeguarding myself in the remarks. Thusly, you insist your assurance to defend your prosperity and embrace the message's insight. Presently, how about we investigate the idea of instinct and its job in translating heavenly messages? Instinct is many times portrayed as our inward knowing, a well-established feeling of what is correct or wrong. A voice guides us when rationale and reason miss the mark. With regards to getting and deciphering heavenly messages, instinct assumes a crucial part. To take advantage of your instinct, take snapshots of quietness and appearance in your everyday existence. Permit yourself to interface with your internal identity and pay attention to the murmurs of your heart. Reflection, journaling, and care practices can assist you develop a more grounded association with your instinct. In addition, focus on your fantasies. As referenced before, dreams can be a strong channel for getting messages from the universe. Keep a fantasy diary by your bedside and record your fantasies when you awaken. Over the long haul, examples and experiences might arise, revealing insight into your life's process. To embrace your instinct and sustain your inward direction, type I trust my instinct in the remarks. Thusly, you recognize the force of your internal insight and your eagerness to heed its direction. This is a test that is to get back to divine messages and their effect on our lives. These messages frequently act as cause redresses, assisting us with exploring the intricacies of life. They can come in different structures, from unobtrusive signs to significant disclosures. The key is to stay open and responsive to their presence. Think about the account of the popular physicist Albert Einstein. It is said that Einstein accepted his noteworthy hypothesis of relativity through a progression of distinctive dreams and extraordinary staring off into space meetings. These encounters drove him to the significant bits of knowledge that reformed comprehension we might interpret the universe. Einstein's story features the way in which heavenly messages can motivate significance and redirect history. Assuming you're propelled by stories like Einstein's and might want to welcome heavenly motivation into your life, type I invite divine motivation in the remarks. Thusly, You proclaim your receptiveness to the remarkable and the extraordinary force of heavenly messages. All in all, life is brimming with secrets and unforeseen messages that aid, secure, and motivate us. The message about the fifth house close to your own is one such puzzling correspondence, encouraging you to be cautious and shield yourself from expected hurt. As you explore your excursion, make sure to trust your instinct, support your inward insight, and stay open to the chance of heavenly direction. To guarantee this message and all that it addresses, type "I guarantee this message" once again in the remarks beneath. Thusly, you insist your obligation to safeguarding yourself, yet additionally recognize the secretive powers at play in your life. Embrace the excursion with an open heart and a careful soul, for no one can really